socialisation and habituation of your puppy, so introducing them to new things, new people, new animals, new experiences, is so important. A lot of behavioural problems in later life are attributed to this period if you don't do it properly. Puppies have a period of time called the socialisation window where they have a lowered fear response, so they're more accepting of new situations and can basically learn what around them in the world is okay and what isn't. So this is a great training time, and you've got to make the most of it. Try and expose your puppy to as many different things as you can during this window. The timings of this window vary depending on which book you read, but it's around 3 to 16 weeks. So when you get your new puppy at 8 or 9 weeks, you've only got 2 months to get all of this exposure consolidated. It is unlikely that they'll have been vaccinated, so you can't walk them outside on a lead. What you can do instead though is carry them round, and that's a great way of exposing them to things outside whilst they're still young enough to accept it. Otherwise you get about a month where they're fully vaccinated and you can take them outside. Make sure they meet people of all ages, all races, all size, all shapes, all colours, so that they will accept anyone in later life. They need to meet different animals, they need to meet other dogs. Make sure you pick calm, friendly, well socialised dogs so that they have a good experience. And they must be fully vaccinated.
So you're going to need to expose your dog to as much as you possibly can in the next 4 weeks. Anything that you think they're likely to see over the course of their entire life, you need to get them to see during this period. Don't think that it's just during the daytime, because nighttime is going to be different as well. Not just sights, it's going to be sounds and smells, so as much as you possibly can. They need to see at least 100 people, ranging from screaming babies in prams to old age pensioners wielding walking sticks.
When you're introducing household noises, you've got to be really careful that there's no response, either excitement or fear. And you can see as I'm hoovering here, Tarka comes around to see what's going on, and she has a bit of a sniff and then goes around the back, and there's a little bit of excitement there. Nothing too extreme, but we want to do a bit of desensitisation training with her. So we start off by treating when the hoover's in the room and switched off. Then the next progression is to switch the hoover on. And so there's a little bit of a reaction, and as soon as she's calm again, then we give her a treat. And then just gradually move her closer towards the hoover. And just tempt her over with a treat. So you can see now Tarka goes over to the hoover, but there's no fear, there's no excitement, she just looks at it, and then so we give her a treat. And once she's fairly happy with the hoover's general presence while it's on, then you can progress to actually hoovering your house and getting on with your day. So although you may want to expose your puppy to loads of different sounds, some of them won't be available at the time you're training, like thunder or fireworks. And there's a great feature on YouTube. If you just type in desensitisation for dogs, then the top thing that should come up is like animal desensitising sounds. And there's 18 different sounds that are pre-recorded that you can play in the background whilst your dog is having a good time. So if you're playing or it's eating or just enjoying itself, make sure that you keep it at a low volume so that your dog doesn't react, there's no fear response there. And then gradually you can increase the volume until it's real life noise. We've gone 100 meters.